Hi everyone, my name's Todd Fleck, and I thought I'd do a little bit of a hunting video this year. I watch lots of YouTube videos on hunting. Um, Frank Zink here in Nova Scotia puts out some really great stuff, so a little shout out to him because he's really inspired me to put some of my own content out there. If you have the chance, please go visit his site and check it out. I'm here in my woodlot. I'm in Upper Stewiacke, Nova Scotia. That's as close as I'm going to get for the location. As you can see, this is my sawmill behind me. It's an Oxford Foundation sawmill. It's currently not running, but it's on my to-do list to get this thing up and running. This sawmill's been in the family since I was a little boy. Right? It used to be my grandfather's. It got passed to my father, and it sits on our 23-acre woodlot in Upper Stewiacke. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to walk out. I got to take some apples out to my stand. I'll show you the stand that I'm building. I am not a carpenter, and please be gentle with me when you see this thing. And I don't build small. It's this thing's gonna be 9 feet tall, right? Way more than you need, but it keeps the weather out, and it's a work in progress, right? So I'm gonna grab my apples out of the back of the truck here, and we're gonna start walking out to the blind. So I've got this really nice road that I've been working on. I just take my tractor and drag the blade across it a couple times a year, and it's coming together. This is also a work in progress. As you can see, it's pretty wet out here. It's always wet on my property. Even in the driest of summers, there'll be puddles on this road. There's some natural springs, lots of natural springs on this property, and it never completely dries out. So this is where we depart from my road, start walking down my path. This path here I have maintained just with a pair of clippers. I just keep clipping each year. I just keep clipping the trees and the brush back, and I get this nice little path. You can still see we have some trees down from Hurricane Fiona. Some work for me still. I gotta clean things up out here. And more water. Rubber boots are definitely a must on this property. You can see a nice big spruce there down. I've got a couple more in the trees up there that are down. Most of these trees here are black cherry. So I've got a really nice stand of black cherry. You can see some of the burls on them. If I was a woodworker, they'd probably make some really cool bowls. But once again, I am not a carpenter, nor am I a woodworker. But I hope to be a sawyer someday. There's an old cherry tree right there. It's all crooked and janky. Oh, I see a partridge running around in the wood on the floor, ground over there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. Oh well. We'll let him be. I like to see the partridges running around out here. More damage from Hurricane Fiona. Another tree down there. I wonder if that partridge came out on the other side of that spruce. I don't see them. They blend in really well. So we're just about to walk out into my clearing. I had this clearing cleared about 6 years ago. You see my tree stand there. This is where that tree stand, I've shot deer every year from that. And then I decided that I wanted company. So I have a couple of my boys that are interested in hunting. So I made this shelter. And like I said, there's nothing square on this thing. Right? It's just a box. Right? And but it's big enough for two of us to sit in there and comfortably and watch the deer. I have this stone that I placed here, kind of standing up. When I was working the soil, I found that big stone. And I placed it upright because that's normally where I put my apples when I'm sitting in my tree stand. And that's maybe 25, 30 yards from my tree stand. And normally that's where I shoot my deer, right there. I've never shot anything more than 30 yards away. We'll have a quick look inside, drop off the apples. There it is. Like I said, a work in progress, right? But it will do. Like I like to say, it's not just good, it's good enough. So I'm going to open up this bag of apples and sprinkle them on the ground here. Okay, I got the bag open. It took me longer than I thought. This year, because I've got the hunting blind, I'm not going to put it, you can see some of my old apples, I'm not going to put them around this stone because that's really close to my hunting blind. A little too close. So I've been putting them over here. Beside this chunk of tree that fell off. Fell off of that maple right there. So I'm happy that my previous drop of apples is gone. So that means the deer are still coming. Right. So I'll leave them a little snack. I love being out here. It's quiet. It's beautiful. The sun's sets right over here. My blind faces the sunsets, so I get to watch the skies change. And it's fantastic out here. I really love this little woodlot. Alrighty, well, thanks for joining me, and maybe next time we'll get some footage for me sitting inside the blind, waiting for Bambi to show up. Until then, I'm Todd Fleck, and this is my first attempt at hunting video. Catch you later.